Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and it is time. It is the most highly anticipated launch, and we are not that far away from Flair launching, so I thought it would be the perfect cold, miserable winter day here in Adelaide to bring this to you, because it is so important that you understand what you're getting in your hands. And we're going to go over quite in depth about what Flair is. Where should you get your information? What should you learn about it? What should you maybe not consider about it? And overall, how's it all going to play out in your portfolio? And one thing I will say though is that I will not be talking about the tax implications, because obviously you guys are from all over the world, and you do need to check with your own country around the tax implications of receiving a particular coin. So make sure that you do that, because it will obviously impact your taxes. So I wanted to bring that up straight away so that you guys are aware of that. And as always, you know I'm not a financial advisor, and it's not financial advice, but I do want you to understand just how good the Flair network is. Now, I love this introduction on the Flair website. So if you go to flair.xyz, you can see that there, unleashing value. 65% of 65% of the value of blockchain tokens is inaccessible to decentralized applications. That changes now. I love that. There is so much here, right? So much. The current assets that are going to be on, XRP, Litecoin, and Dogecoin are in it. There's going to be more coming out soon. The Oracle, how it all works, and overall, right? So it's about the world's first Turing complete FBA network, scalable and doesn't base safety on native token. Low transaction cost is a big one, and integrates the Ethereum virtual machine as well. So jumping on the website, you get a little bit of it. Then you click on exchanges, and you can see the current exchanges that are being supported and where it's currently at, and the exchanges that will be supporting it in the future as well. So it's important to recognize that as well. So it's not just the networks that are currently on, but all the others that are going to be on. And the list is monstrous of the exchanges that are going to be having it. Then from a wallets perspective, if you click on wallets, you can actually find out more how the wallets, how the Flair network wallets are going to work, the team behind it, the contacts, the documents, the paper. So from the wallet's point of view, you go claim and then spark and claim, and you can see all the different wallets which are going to be able to have it on there. So the ledger, of course, is one of the favorites that you can have it on there, and also spark and claim. So you can see here again which ones are going to have it and which ones are not. So make sure to check that out and to understand it from a team perspective, right? So the team and who's going to be involved in that as well. This will be updated on who's going to be on there and how it's all going to work, which I think is fantastic. Then from a documents point of view, all the documentations, the Flair network documentation, the underlying chain miners as validators on Flair, all of this stuff, right? So this gets pretty technical. So if you love the technical stuff, I do encourage you to do it. From a team point of view, you can see which ones are the team members, and you can read about them, who they are, what they do, and what sort of role do they have to play within the company, which is really exciting. Again, from the documents point of view, you can click on there, and then the papers as well. So the white papers. So the Flair white paper, the FXRP white paper, and the FCP white paper. Now, what I'm about to say. You don't even have to think it. You gotta read this stuff. Period. That's not sugarcoated. You gotta read. It's just non-negotiable. You gotta read this stuff. You gotta understand this stuff. Some of you are gonna be receiving a lot of Flair because of the matching with the XRP tokens. If you had XRP tokens back in December 2020, and I'll go over that as well. So it's so crucial, right? So crucial to understand what is happening. They do have a very, very cool blog section as well. So the Gala Gaming, we'll go over that. The Flair recap and LTC integration. There's so much on here from an information point of view. Very active Twitter account as well. So make sure you hit the follow, make sure you hit the alarm bell so you get up-to-date information there as well on what is going on and what is happening. Now, I think Binance Academy articles have a really, really good article on what Flair is, right? And if you do type in what is Spark, FLR, and the Flair network, this was published back in December 9, 2020. but it was recently updated April 1, 2021. It's about a 4-minute read, pretty intermediate, nothing too complicated from a reading perspective. It goes quite in depth about the introduction. So as you know, Ripple, XRP, Ledger, XRP is a global payment network, and the Flair network aims to solve by introducing support of smart contracts capability for the XRP token. So Spark is a native token of this network, and a portion of its supply is airdropped to eligible XRP holders, which we'll go over that as well. So what is it? The Flair network is a distributed network that integrates with the Ethereum virtual machine, and it just goes on and on, like really, really good, solid information on what this is, how it works, and what are the key benefits. So what is the Spark token? So what is the FLR token? Why you need to know that? It's very, very important for you to know what it is and how it works. What is the FXRP token and how that is going to work as well? So this is all very, very crucial stuff, right? So we're talking at the moment about a token that currently on the market is sitting at about 99 cents at the time of making this, but it already had a previous all-time high of $2.25. So we're talking about we're going to be getting something very valuable. So reading these documents, understanding what you're getting and how you can maximize it for your own benefit, for your own portfolio's benefit, I cannot stress it enough. I cannot stress it enough. It is so crucial. So how to get the Spark token airdrop for XRP holders, and then also where to buy it if you weren't, lucky enough to get the airdrop, which is coming up. So very important to read that. Now, Flair is also going to be partnering up with the Gala Games. So very, very cool to see that. And what this does is this is going to allow all those people that were extremely frustrated that of the Ethereum gas fees when it comes to Gala, well, on the Flair network is going to be so much cheaper. So people are very, very excited about what is going on here and what is coming up. And this is what I love about, evolution, disruptors, game changers, people that think outside the box and come up with new ways of doing things, right? And I think Flair is a very, very unique proposition. Now, from a Flair distribution governance and what is going on here, we did hear a couple of weeks ago that you will get 3% per month, but the initial distribution of 15% is coming to you. So you get your 15%, and then you get 3% per month until you get to reach 100%. 24 to 36 months. That is the time frame at the moment. Now, I won't go into tax because it's a topic that each nation has its own rules when it comes to that. But I'm pretty excited about the 50% already coming in. The main reason for making this today is that I don't want you to have this 15% to roll up into your account and you're like, how big can this thing get? And then get out and, potentially sell too early. So spend the weekend really learning about it. One of the key things as well is because Flair Finance will integrate the XDC across all products. Now, this was launched about 3 weeks ago, this particular article. It's a massive development. The Flair Finance has announced that XFin network native token XDC will be integrated across all products. So this is huge. The possibilities and what this brings to the Flair Finance network is going to be massive. Now, I always said that the XRP bull run will go into overdrive when Flair kicks off, and it's going to be so cool to see finally the next phase of this particular ecosystem kicking off. And the transaction speeds, the fees are all so competitive. And there's so much out there already on the internet about Flair. We talk about, what is going on at the moment, what is happening, the integrations that are coming, the more and more organizations that are getting involved with it, and it just goes on and on and on. It's super exciting. I like this particular video. It goes for about, I think it goes for like a minute and a half. I won't be showing it to you, but the Flair network is on top of the blockchain stack with core infrastructure of a different protocol with different application tools to communicate. We're going to grow with many layers of growth, world changing. And we're talking about Flair network being world changing. So I'm not sugarcoating it when I say that this is going to be massive. And if I were you, I would spend the weekend learning as much as possible about Flair. You spend the time learning about others, make the time to learn this, because this is going to pay you huge rewards. Now, how to claim, or what do you have to do if you need to claim, right? So if you need to claim your tokens, what do I got to do? Well, first of all, was your holding of XRP at the time of the Flair network snap 12/12/2020? Did you hold any XRP? No. Then you cannot claim, right? Straight out. If you were, where did you hold the XRP? And then, if you have a self-custody wallet, is your wallet able to connect with the XRP toolkit? If yes, you can go through the claim process. No, export secret key to passphrase and then download and import to XUMM and then go through the claim process. However, where did you hold your XRP? On the exchange? Was the exchange supporting the Flair native drop? If yes, was the exchange Binance US and not the regular Binance? If we're talking about Binance. No, the exchange will claim your behalf. You will receive Flair when the Flair network launches. So if you're on an exchange that supports Flair, don't have to do anything. If you have a self-custody wallet, there's some steps here for you to take to make it happen. But it is all very straightforward. So I hope you were one of those people that had it on the 12/12/2020, which, by the way, seems so long ago. Now, a bi-directional bridge will be established, bringing the F asset to the XCC network and the XDC to the Flair network. This is what I was talking about earlier. This bridge of coming across the two and the two combining is going to be massive. So I do have, obviously a fair bit of homework for you over the weekend, but this will pay huge dividends in the long term. So do your homework. Make sure that you learn as much possible about Flair and how you can take the most advantage of it. Flair will definitely be part of the channel and we'll be talking about it a lot more than we have. I haven't spoken about it as much up until now because obviously we were waiting to hear confirmations about the drop and what's going to happen. But Flair Finance, the entire Flair ecosystem is going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm really, really excited to be bringing it to you on the channel. If you do love the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. And I look forward to see you on the next one.